Want to speak real Italian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ItalianPod101.com.
Hi guys, I'm Desiree and today we're gonna do the top 25 Italian nouns. Let's start with the first one. Cosa? Thing. Cosa means thing, so you can use it to ask about something you don't really know the name of, like che cosa è quello? What's that thing? But in Italian it's really useful because you can use it when you don't understand what someone said, like cosa? What? Can you repeat it? That's the meaning of cosa. Also, you can use it to say in different situations, like, what are you going to do tonight? Cosa farai stasera? Or, cosa ti piace mangiare? What do you like to eat? Anno, year. Anno means year, and you can use it to ask, how old are you? So, quanti anni hai? Uomo, man. Who is that man? Chi è quell'uomo? That man is my father. Quell'uomo è mio padre. Giorno, day. Giorno means day, and you can use it to know which day of the week are you in, like che giorno è oggi? Which day is it today? Lunedì, Monday, or you can say buongiorno, that means good day or good morning. Volta, time. Volta means time, like let me pay this time, fai pagare me questa volta. Or once upon a time, c'era una volta. Also, we have a way of using that it's a bit scary. Like, I remember my teacher saying to me, questa volta passi, ma la prossima. And this is not a good sign. Anyway, so it means this time is okay, but the next one, and they don't finish the phrase, that it's the most scary thing. But be careful not to use volta asking for what time is it, because that's a different word, and it will be che ore sono. Casa, home. A casa can be big or small, but the best thing is when people tell you that your casa is accogliente. That means that they feel at their home even if it's not. So you can say, do you want to come to my home tonight? Vuoi venire a casa mia stasera? Parte, part. Parte means part, so it can be the first part of a movie, la prima parte di un film, or when you take part in something, so some kind of events, quando prendi parte a degli eventi. Vita, life. Vita, that means life. Life is beautiful, la vita è bella. Or if you say vita mia, it will be like, you're my life. Tempo, weather. Tempo means weather, but be careful because tempo also means time. But in this case, it means weather. So, il tempo è bello oggi means the weather is nice today. Yes. Donna, women. Donna means woman, and what kind of woman would you like to be? Che tipo di donna vorresti essere? Talking about me, I'm the kind of woman who likes shoes. Sono il tipo di donna a cui piacciono le scarpe. Mano, hand. Mano means hand, and la mia mano è grossa. My hand is big, or my hand is small. La mia mano è piccola. In Italian, you can ask for a girl's hand. That means if she wants to marry you. So, posso avere la tua mano? Can I have your hand? Posso avere la tua mano. Occhio, eye. Occhio means eye. My eyes are blue. I miei occhi sono blu. But we use it also to say watch out. So if you're in the street and a car is coming and people say occhio, that means watch out. Ora, time. Ora means time, and you use that to ask what time is it, che ora è. Or you can also hear people saying che ore sono, so in the plural way, but the meaning is the same. Ora also means now, something that is happening right now. So, are we going? Yes. Stiamo andando? Sì. When? Quando? Ora. It's strong, a strong way to say right now, now we're going. Signore, mister. Signore means mister, so you use that with people that you don't really know. Maybe you can say, mi scusi, signore, excuse me, mister, and then add your info that you need to know. Even if it's not the same in English, in Italian, if you see signore written with a big S, it can refer to God. Paese, country. Paese means country, and when people ask you da dove vieni, where are you from, even if they don't mention the word paese, it still means where are you from, which country are you from. Also, we have a way of saying that it's paese che vai, usanza che trovi. It means country you go, tradition that you find. So basically, it means that every country has its own culture. Momento, moment. Momento means moment, so can you wait a moment, please? Puoi aspettare un momento, per favore? Modo, way. Like, what's the best way to get a promotion? Qual è il modo migliore per avere una promozione? And that's a good question. My tip is just be yourself, so you don't stress too much. If it goes well, it's okay, otherwise, you didn't lose anything. Parola, word. Parola means word, so how do you say this word? Come dici questa parola? Also in Italian, if someone is not talking anymore, you can ask them, did you lose your words? Hai perso la parola? Padre, father. Padre means father. For example, my father is a judo teacher. Mio padre è un insegnante di judo. It's fun to do sports with my father. È divertente fare sport con mio padre. If you're talking with your dad, you would say papà. Padre is a bit formal. Punto, point. Punto means point, but for us it's more like dot because we refer to what you put at the end of the phrase. But if you're discussing something, you can say the point is, il punto è, when you would say we're done in English, in Italian it can be punto. That's it. Basta, non voglio più parlarne, punto. Stop it, I don't want to talk anymore. That's it. Lavoro, job. Lavoro means job, so what's your job? Qual è il tuo lavoro? I work at the airport, so il mio lavoro è all'aeroporto. Stato, state. Stato, that means state, has two meanings. The first one can be sono in uno stato pietoso, that means like I'm in a really bad state, don't look at me, I just finished my daily jogging and just don't stay near me. The second one is where do you come from, so which state are you from? Il mio stato è l'Italia, so my state is Italy. Caso, case. Caso means case, and here too we have different meanings. The first one can be by accident, so by chance, we met by chance, l'ho incontrato per caso, or case, like it depends, case by case, dipende, caso per caso. And the last one that can be, I didn't pay attention on that, non ci ho fatto caso, I'm not sure about that, I don't know. Città, town. Città means town. Da che città vieni? Which town do you come from? Or also, la mia città è al nord dell'Italia. My city is in the north of Italy. Animale, animal. Animale means animal. What's your favorite animal? My favorite one is a panda. Qual è il tuo animale preferito? Il mio animale preferito è un panda. That's it for today, guys, with the top 25 Italian nouns. And remember to subscribe. Ciao! Can you put that at the end? Hi, guys! Here we are today with the top 25 Italian verbs. Let's go see them. Essere, to be or not to be one. Essere is just the plain form that we're gonna change for every person that we use. So in the case of me, I can say io sono Desiree. It means I am Desiree, but the verb is still essere, to be. Avere, to have. Avere means to have, but be careful because in Italian it's not the same as in English. So for example, to say I am 20 years old, you don't say essere, so you don't use to be, but you say I have 20 years old. Io ho 20 anni. Fare, to do. Basically, fare, it's a general verb. Like you can use it with a lot of things. We have the specific verbs, but if you go with fare, it's safe. You can use it anytime. Fare a cake, fare a discussion, everything is fare. Dire, to say. About dire, there's a fun phrase that we use, or maybe our grandmas, anyway, and it goes like, tra il dire e il fare c'è di mezzo il mare. That means from saying to doing, there's the sea in between. So the meaning is, it's not so easy to go from saying to doing things. Potere, can. Potere means can, and it's really useful because you can use it to ask permission. So, posso usare il bagno? Can I use the bathroom? Potere as a verb means can, but potere with the article before, that is il potere, means the power. Puoi passarmi lo zucchero, per favore? Means, can you pass me the sugar, please? Sugar, because I like sweet things. Volere, want. Volere means want, but it's kind of a strong way to say things. So if you want to say, I would like to, it's vorrei. There's a famous phrase with volere that it's volere e potere, and it means if you really want to do something, you can do it. You can manage somehow. Sapere, to know. When you're wrong and you tell people that you know that you're wrong, somehow they're happier. So if you're in Italy and you're late, and it always happens, to me at least, you can say, I know I'm late. Lo so di essere in ritardo. And that will calm things. Like people will be like, okay, ti aspetto. Okay, I'm waiting. But anyway, for us it's kind of normal to be late, so don't worry too much if you're late. Stare, to stay. And you can use it with a location or with a condition. Do you want to go out tonight? Vuoi uscire stasera? You can say, no, I'm staying home. No, sto a casa. But it can also mean a condition. So if people ask you, hey, how are you? Come stai? Sto male means I'm not good. I feel sick. Also, you can use that to say that you are doing something. You're in the process of doing something. Sto studiando. I'm studying now. Something that's right now. Dovere, must. So if you have to work or if you have to do homework and people ask you, hey, again, do you want to go out tonight? No, I can't. Devo studiare. Devo lavorare. I have to study. I have to work. Prendere, to take. Prendere means to take. You can take a bus, quindi prendere un pullman, take the underground, prendere la metro. Be careful because we don't use prendere, for example, with a bath or a shower. We don't take a shower, but we do a shower, so fare una doccia. Vedere, to see. Vedere means to see, and it's something that you can see, that you can spot. But you can also use it as meeting, like, che cosa fai stasera? What are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm seeing my mother. Oh, vedo mia mamma. That means I'm gonna meet her, probably have dinner together, but it's something planned. It's something that I know already I'm gonna do. Andare, to go. So in case you really want to go to the sea, you can say, voglio andare al mare, vieni con me? I want to go to the sea. Do you want to come with me? In my case, it would be, I would really like to go to Australia. Do you want to come with me? Voglio veramente andare in Australia. Vuoi venire con me? Venire, to come. In fact, venire means to come. And when you invite someone, you can say, do you want to come tonight? Vuoi venire stasera? Dare, to give. Can you give me some advice, please? Puoi darmi un consiglio, per favore? Or when a baby is crying and you're like, here, look what I'm giving you. So, guarda cosa ti do. That's a way of giving. Parlare, to talk. We don't have the verb to speak, so we use parlare for both of them. I'm talking to you, sto parlando con te, or I speak Japanese, io parlo giapponese. Agli italiani piace parlare molto. Italians like to talk a lot. Can you say that? Trovare, to find. Trovare, that means to find. So you can say something like, I find this book really interesting. Trovo questo libro molto interessante. Or, I can't find my pen anymore. Non trovo più la mia penna. Or, to me, I never find my passport anymore in front of the check-in gates. And I'm like, can you please help me? And then I find it again. So, yes, ho trovato il passaporto. Sentire, to hear. Like, I can hear people screaming. Sento gente urlare. But it's not the same as saying listening to music, for example. That would be ascoltare la musica. Lasciare, to leave. Leave a comment. So, lasciare un commento. Also, there are some teenagers that say a lot of time, lasciatemi il mio spazio. That means leave my space. Guardare, to look. Guardare, that means to look, and it would be like, hey, look at me while I'm talking to you. So, guardami mentre parlo. Or, can you have a look at this? Puoi guardare un attimo questo? Like if you want to ask for some advice. Or even maybe watching television, we would say guardare la televisione. Or even a movie, guardare un film. Like, I really like to watch horror movies, so io guardo film horror. Mettere, to put. Mettere, that means to put, so you can put your bag on the table, puoi mettere la tua borsa sul tavolo, or can you put away those games, please? Puoi mettere via quei giochi, per favore? Pensare, to think. I think that horror movie wasn't scaring at all. Penso che quel film non fosse spaventoso per niente. Or I think you can do better. Penso che tu possa fare di meglio. Passare, to pass. Passare, that means to pass. So can you please pass me the salt? Puoi passarmi il sale, per favore? Or, oh, I passed the exam. Ho passato l'esame. Credere, to believe. Credere, that means to believe, but in Italian we don't use that much to believe, like, oh, I believe I can do that. Of course you can say it and people will understand you, but that's more I think I can do it. So penso di farcela more than credo di farcela. Believe, so credere, is more about a religious meaning. Portare, to bring. Portare, that means to bring. So if I'm inviting you to my party tonight and I ask you, can you bring the wine? Puoi portare il vino? Bring the gelato. Bring the ice cream. Mangiare, to eat. Mangiare, that means to eat. So you can't go to Italy and not eat anything. So you need to know this verb. Yeah, that's it for the top 25 Italian verbs. Remember to subscribe and see you soon.
Want more Italian videos like this? Subscribe to our channel.
Hi guys, I'm Desiree and today we're gonna do the top 25 Italian phrases that means useful words in Italian. Ciao. Hello. Ciao is the first word and it's a really useful word because you can use that to your friends to say ciao, ciao, but not to people that you don't really know. Buongiorno. Good morning. Buongiorno, that means good morning, and you can use it with friends or even with people that you don't know. So, buongiorno, buongiorno. And people can even answer to you back, ciao, that it's okay, but use buongiorno with everyone and you will be safe. Buonanotte, good night. Buonanotte, so good night. You can use it, of course, in the night, but it's a word that we don't really use to people that we don't know. So it's like ciao. If people say to you ciao to say bye, you can answer buonanotte, but just if you know that they're really going to bed. Otherwise, it's good evening. So buonasera. Sono Desiree. I'm Desiree. Sono, that means I am. You can use it with your nationality, so I am Italian, sono italiana, or with your name. I am Desiree, sono Desiree. Mi chiamo Desiree. My name is Desiree. Mi chiamo Desiree means my name is Desiree, and you can use that to introduce yourself to people that you may know, that you don't know. It's okay, because it's formal and informal at the same time. It's okay. Mi chiamo Desiree. Come ti chiami? What's your name? Come ti chiami? So, what's your name? Mi chiamo Desiree. Tu come ti chiami? Piacere di conoscerti. Nice to meet you. You will always use piacere di conoscerti. Come stai? How are you? Come stai? That means how are you? But it's something that you use with your friends, not really with people that you don't know, because in that case it would be something like come sta? Bene, grazie. E tu? I'm fine, thanks. And you? Bene, grazie. E tu? That means fine, thanks. And you? Per favore. Please. Then we have a really useful word that is per favore, that means please. So you can put it at the end of any phrase and it will give you a nice way of asking. Even if you don't know how to say may or can, just add per favore and it will help you. Grazie. Thank you. And to say thank you, you will say grazie. Grazie. Prego. You're welcome. And to answer you're welcome, you have prego. So if you ask something and add per favore at the end, and then the people will do something, you can say grazie, and the other one will answer prego. Sì. Yes. Sì, that means yes. Of course, it's really useful because vuoi mangiare qualcosa? Would you like something to eat? Sì. Yes. No. No. And if you manage to say no, because it's hard to say no to an Italian offering you some food, then you can say no. That it's the same, Italian and English, no. Va bene. Okay. Then we have va bene, that means okay. So again, when people ask you, do you want this? You can say va bene, so it's okay. Scusi. Excuse me. Scusi, that means excuse me. But to people that you don't really know, so would be like, excuse me, do you know where the station is? Scusa, sai dov'è la stazione? Scusa. I'm sorry. If you know the people you're talking to, you should use scusa. That means I'm sorry. Che ora è? What time is it? Che ora è? That means what time is it? You can use it in a formal or informal way, it's the same, so you can say scusa, che ora è? Or scusi, che ora è? It's the same. Dove è la stazione? Where is the station? When you want to know where some place is, so where is location, you will say dove è la stazione, that is, for example, the station. Posso usare il bagno? May I use the restroom? When you need to ask permission for something, you will use the word posso, that means can I? So in this case, posso usare il bagno? Can I use the toilet? And I would add please, so per favore. And the answer would be yes, sure. Sì, prego, grazie. Vorrei qualcosa da mangiare. I would like something to eat. When you need something, you can use the word vorrei, that means I would like to. So vorrei mangiare, I would like to eat. Vorrei bere, I would like to drink. Vorrei dormire, I would like to sleep. We can go on forever, but still, vorrei, and then add the verb that you need. Posso avere il conto? Can I get the check? When you finish to eat and you want to check, you can say posso avere il conto? That means can I have the check? And if you want to be more polite, you can say posso avere il conto per favore? That means can I have the check, please? A presto. See you soon. When you say bye to your friends and you don't really know when you're gonna meet them again, you will say a presto. That means see you soon. A dopo. See you later. If you know that you're gonna meet them later on, you can say a dopo. That means see you later. Dove posso mangiare la pizza? That means where can I eat a pizza? If you really want to know where you can eat a good pizza, you can add buon, that means good. So it will be dove posso mangiare una buona pizza? Of course, you cannot use pizza, but another type of food that you really want to eat, and that would be maybe lasagna or maybe gelato. So you can say dove posso mangiare un buon gelato? Or dove posso mangiare una buona lasagna? We learned how to ask how are you and to answer I'm fine, thanks. But what about if you're not really fine? So you can say così così, that means more or less, or male, that means bad, really bad. Guys, that's it for today. We finished the top 25 Italian phrases. And which one was your favorite one? Mine is così così, that if you remember means not so well. But anyway, remember to subscribe. Bye bye. Ci vediamo. People, what's that? Hey, to introduce... It's hard to... Hi guys, I'm Desiree and I'm here with the top 25 Italian adjectives. Let's go. Grande. Big. My hand is big. La mia mano è grande. The word is big. It's a big, big word. Il mondo è grande. Molto, molto grande. Piccolo. Small. I have a small dog. Ho un piccolo cane. But it's not true. Do you have some animals? Dolce. Sweet. Oh no, there's sweet now. Il gelato è molto dolce. Ice cream is really sweet. You can also use this adjective on people. You're a sweet person. Sei una persona dolce. Diverso. Different. People should respect different ways of thinking. La gente dovrebbe rispettare i diversi modi di pensare. In Italian, when you're discussing and you just want to say, no, it's not like that, you can say, no, è diverso. No, it's different. Primo, first. I was the first in my class. Ero la prima nella mia classe. And that's why I didn't have friends. No, it's not true. Ultimo, last. As the English last but not least, in Italian we have ultimo ma non meno importante. That means but not less important. Remember, last ones will be the first ones. Gli ultimi saranno i primi. Anziano, old. Oh my god, anziano, old. This word doesn't really mean old, because the word for old is vecchio. But you can't say that referring to people. So if you're talking about someone that is older than you would say anziano. We should respect older people. Dovremmo rispettare gli anziani. Lascia il posto a quell'anziano laggiù. Give your seat up to that old person. Giovane, young. La cosa importante è avere uno spirito giovane. The important thing is to have a young spirit. It's a young poet. È un giovane poeta. Carino, pretty. Oh, that child is so pretty. Oh, quel bambino è così carino. What do you think of this dress? Cosa pensi di questo vestito? Yeah, it's pretty. Sì, è carino. Because it doesn't really mean that something is fabulous, but still, it's not bad. Bello, beautiful. That's something that you really like. What a beautiful dress. Che bel vestito. What a beautiful woman. Che bella donna. But be careful when you address to something plural, because it's bei capelli, beautiful hair, or begli occhi, beautiful eyes. Brutto, ugly. It's something that you don't like, but it doesn't really have to be just about appearance. Like, what an ugly dress, che brutto vestito, but also, I got a bad mark would be, ho preso un brutto voto. Buono, good. You can use that for food, of course. It's really good, it's really buono. Buonissimo, it's the best. Or even for other things. For example, I got my exams back and they're really good. Ho avuto i miei risultati e sono buoni. Cattivo, bad. The service was great, but the food was bad. Il servizio era ottimo, ma il cibo era cattivo. Or something like, cattivo cane, cattivo cane. Bad dog, bad dog. Bravo, capable. That means you're really able to do something. Bravo, bravissimo. It's a bit childish, maybe, but still everyone likes it. Nuovo, new. Oh, you got a new car. Oh, hai una macchina nuova. How much did you pay that? Quanto l'hai pagata? I would really like a new laptop, un computer nuovo. But yeah, maybe for Christmas. And after Christmas, you can say Happy New Year, Felice Anno Nuovo. Alto, tall. My brother is really tall. Mio fratello è molto alto. But it also means high. La mia voce è molto alta. My voice is really high. Maybe. Basso, short. Mario gets mad if you call him short. Mario si arrabbia se lo chiami basso. Basso also means low. So again, my voice is low. La mia voce è bassa. Puoi alzare il volume? È troppo basso, non riesco a sentire. Can you turn up the volume? It's too low, I can't hear anything. Vero? True? Means that something is not false, of course, so non è falso, è vero. But you can also use it as an interjection. So to say yes, yes, if people is talking to you, perché comunque la gente sai come fa. Vero, vero. Because you know people, how they do. Yeah, true, true. That's the way to use that. Aperto, open. È aperto oggi il negozio. Is the shop open today? You can also use to say open-minded, so aperto mentalmente. Chiuso, closed. Is the restaurant closed today? Il ristorante è chiuso oggi. Caro, expensive. Do you want to go to that shop? Vuoi andare in quel negozio? No, it's too expensive. No, è troppo costoso. But also you can use it to say dear, like oh dear, oh caro. Or to say oh poor you, oh caro. Yeah, there are a lot of ways. Depends on your intonation. Economico, cheap. Oh, then let's go to the other shop. Oh, allora andiamo all'altro negozio. Yes, I like that way better, it's so cheap. Sì, lo preferisco molto, è così economico. Difficile, difficult. Sometimes learning a new language can be difficult. Qualche volta imparare una lingua nuova può essere difficile. Maybe more than sometimes, but don't give up. Ma non mollare. We can do that together. Possiamo farcela insieme. Facile, easy. È più facile di quello che sembra. It's easier than it seems. I hope. Like for me, it's really easy to make new friends, but I know that for someone maybe it seems so hard. So yeah, it's easier than it seems. È più facile di quello che sembra. Divertente, fun. I thought the movie was really fun. Penso che il film fosse veramente divertente. I hope this is a fun video for you guys. Spero sia un video divertente per voi ragazzi. Okay guys, that's the end. Thank you for watching me with the top 25 Italian adjectives. See you soon. Ciao ciao. It's like, whoa, it's... Can I have a high voice?
Ciao ragazzi, hi guys, I'm Desiree, sono Desiree, and welcome to the 10 reasons to learn Italian. So, why are you watching this video? Probably. È una bella lingua. It's a beautiful language. It's fun to know how people hear the sound of your language, and è una bella lingua. Also, it's popular for example, music, like opera and so on. Yeah, I like my own language. È una bella lingua. It's a beautiful language. La lingua è utile per il mio lavoro. The language is useful for my job. If you're looking for a job in Italy, or if you're actually living in Italy and you want to find a job, of course, Italian can help you. And yeah, again, maybe if you work with music, like opera, or what else? Italian wine? Maybe it's useful to know Italian too. Mi piacciono la cultura e le persone che parlano questa lingua. I love the culture and the people who speak this language. We have a long history and culture is kind of different from any other country, so I would say that it's a common reason to study Italian. Voglio aprire la mia mente e diventare più internazionale. I want to open my mind and become more international. We were saying because when you learn a language, usually you get to know the culture too, and that's how you get more international and you open your mind because you don't think your culture is the only one or the right one, but when you're studying something else, it's easier to see things in a more objective way. So yeah, that's a great reason to start learning a new language. Voglio parlare con la famiglia del mio partner nella loro lingua. I want to speak to my partner's family in their language. To be able to communicate with people that you care about. Probably a lot of people start learning a new language for this reason. Maybe they don't know any other languages, but just the fact that you're trying to make them understand you, it's something that makes you closer already. Fa parte dei miei studi universitari. It's part of my university studies. You're learning this language in an academic way, like with lessons and stuff, but I would still ask you, then why did you choose Italian as a language to study at university? And then you can use the other 9 reasons. Mi piace viaggiare. I love traveling. That's also why you study languages. It really is different when you travel and you understand what people are saying, even if not everything, but you can talk with locals, understand their way of living. That's important. Maybe if you're just doing, I don't know, just to go to the sea or the beaches, you don't really need a language. You just want to see the ocean, for example, and swim. That's great. But if you're traveling because you think you like that country or that you even would like to live there for some time, you need to study a bit of language. Mi piace viaggiare. I like traveling. Voglio capire le mie canzoni preferite, i film e gli spettacoli televisivi. I want to understand my favorite songs, movies, and TV shows. That's something that can really happen with Italian because we have a lot of songs and music, and classical one is really important, but also the new one. If you want to understand the humor too of that culture, of that country, of people that speak that language, you really need to understand that. So yeah, that's a cool reason. Io vivo in un paese che parla la lingua. I live in a country that speaks the language. Yeah, of course, if you're living somewhere where they speak the language, where they speak Italian, so in Italy, they speak a lot of Italian in Malta. And yeah, of course, Vatican City. Then we have San Marino. It's another small country that we have in Italy. And then I think they also know it, the border line, like Switzerland, Swiss, Germany, France, maybe. So yeah, of course, my advice is if you want to study a language, go to the place they speak that. So in this case, come to Italy. Adoro l'apprendimento delle lingue. I love learning languages. Every language has different dynamics thanks to which you learn that. And there are a lot of books about this topic, like which language you should start learning before if you want to have some advantage in the end. And yeah, the process itself, it's already something really cool. So yeah, study a lot of languages. That was it for 10 reasons to learn Italian and other languages too. So yeah, keep learning and keep following me. So subscribe here. Ciao ciao, a presto, see you soon.